covering every county. This is your statewide newscast. Arkansas Today.
Good Tuesday afternoon. I'm Mallory Brooks. Thanks for joining us for Arkansas Today. We begin in Mississippi with a tragic story as two people were killed in a shooting at a Mississippi Walmart. It happened around 7 o'clock this morning. Jalen Sochek has the latest.
The sheriff's office tells us that 4 people have been shot at this South Haven Walmart this morning, including a police officer and the shooter. We're told that 2 people were killed in that. A Walmart employee confirms to us the 2 people that were shot and killed were both employees here at the store. We'll give you a closer look here at the scene. We're told that the first person was killed in the parking lot outside of this Walmart before the shooter made their way into the store and fired upon the second employee, killing them. We're told by that Walmart employee that this man that came in and shot in the Walmart had recently been fired from this location. He was described as a disgruntled employee who worked here for 25 years before he came into the store this morning and opened fire. An officer that was shot is expected to be okay. He was hit in the vest. He has already been released by the hospital. We are told that a South Haven police officer did shoot at the shooter. He was hit. We are told that the shooter was taken to a hospital. We do not have an update on their condition at this time. Reporting in South Haven, Mississippi, Jalen Sochek, back to you.
And the newest medical marijuana dispensary in the state could be opening in northwest Arkansas. More than 500 pounds of product have been sold across the 6 operating facilities since the first dispensary opened back in May. This equates to about $3.4 million in total sales. Arkansas Medicinal Source Patient Center and the Relief Center were both inspected in Bentonville. Matt Shansky, who is the owner of the Relief Center, says this has been a long time coming.
You know, the expectation is it's going to be a celebration at that point. You know, people have been waiting extremely long to get their relief, and it's almost here at this point. So, of course, we're excited.
Both dispensaries should know by Wednesday if they pass the inspection, and once they pass, they will be able to start selling products soon after. A nonprofit is expanding its services in southwest Arkansas, helping to address what they're calling a crisis with foster care. Arkansas Families is working alongside DHS to place children in safe homes. The problem? The number of kids in need of foster care far outnumbers the amount of homes available.
We need more homes. We need more families that are willing to step up and help these children that don't have a home, and all they're looking for is that stability, that nurture, and that confidence that they do indeed have worth and value and have a safe place to stay.
They're working with area churches to recruit and train new foster families. Well, the personal information of an estimated 100 million people exposed following a massive data breach at credit card giant Capital One. And the alleged hacker is in federal custody. It's one of the largest reported data breaches ever. Here's NBC's Jolene Kent.
This morning, a 33-year-old former software engineer from Seattle is accused of stealing a vast amount of customer information from one of the nation's biggest credit card issuers. According to a criminal complaint, Paige A. Thompson obtained the data by accessing a server rented by Capital One and then posting it to an information sharing site. She's been charged with computer fraud and abuse. The breach exposing the personal information of an estimated 100 million people in the U.S. and another 6 million in Canada. That includes information on consumers and small businesses that applied for a Capital One credit card between 2005 and 2019. So what's at risk? Customers' names, addresses, phone numbers, birth dates, and some parts of consumers' credit history. Capital One insists that no credit card account numbers or login information was exposed, but they do say that 140,000 Social Security numbers were put at risk, along with 80,000 bank account numbers. Capital One CEO saying in a statement, "While I am grateful that the perpetrator has been caught, I'm deeply sorry for what has happened. I sincerely apologize for the understandable worry this incident must be causing those affected, and I am committed to making it right." This latest breach coming just 1 week after Equifax settled with the government for a record $650 million after a 2017 data breach exposed the personal information of nearly 150 million people.
And that was Jolene Kent reporting. Capital One says they will notify affected individuals and make free credit monitoring and identity protection available to those impacted. Happening tonight, the second Democratic presidential debate will take place in Detroit, Michigan. This is video from the first debate that aired right here on NBC. The first night of the debate kicks off at the Fox Theater in Detroit. Tonight, candidates Marianne Williamson, Tim Ryan, Amy Klobuchar, Pete Buttigieg, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, Beto O'Rourke, John Hickenlooper, John Delaney, and Steve Bullock will participate. Again, that's just night one. The debate starts at 7 p.m. Central. Let's take a look back at this day in history. On this day in 1965, President Lyndon Johnson signed Medicare and Medicaid into law. The government programs provide health insurance for America's elderly and poor. And on this day in 1863, auto pioneer Henry Ford was born near Dearborn, Michigan. Ford's Model T car and assembly line methods revolutionized America's roads and its industry.